Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, okay. Okay, let's start. Inshallah, if you can hear me, so we will start now chapter 6. We finished last time, we finished one problem is the joint method. Yes, interesting on joint method, right? So we calculated last time. Last time we found the forces FBC, FAB, FAB, FBC, right? We calculate these two forces last time. Doctor, is it okay if I come and see my midterm so I can do my university? Oh, yes. I told you in the email that you can come any day at 10:30, Monday and Wednesday at 11. Right? So you can come. You can know how that it do a mistake or something. Okay. Now, are you with me now? Let's start the problem. We started. Are you with me? Yes. So the problem was this. We start the problem. The on trust, very simple trust. Look, the exam, this trust will be not like this. Trust will be much more complicated. But I am teaching you start because it's the starting one. So the simplest one I have shown you here. Now, I told you that this one, this trust can be solved in the joint method, right? And we consider joint A, B, C. And I ask you which joint we should start with. And then we found that A has the 4 unknown. So, and C has the 3 unknown, but B has the 2 unknown only. That's why we start with B. We should start with the less unknown so that we can solve the problem. Now, then the trust here, the joint B, we took the summation of horizontal, and then we calculate the FBC, and if BC on the negative result, and we said that the negative result, we just change the direction, and we got as a compression. Then if BC is the compression, right? Then we took the function of vertical force equal to 0, and then we get if AB equal to plus sign. That means our assumption was correct. If BC, AB was the tension and 500 Newton the tension, right? Then we have so for joint B we had two member, right? For joint B we had two member, and we got the result for both of them. For BC, the result BC was the if BC was the compression, and if AB was the tension. So this is the review of the problem. Now we will start the other joint. Let's do joint. We can join C. We can take the joint C now. So for joint C, what we can consider now joint C. What is happening at joint C? Joint C, right? So let's draw the joint C. Let's draw joint C, and we take the joint C now. Now joint C, what was the diagram for joint C is like this. Joint C was like okay. Now here joint C reaction RCV, and this is C, and this is maybe it was A. And if force is unknown, as I told you, if our force is unknown, we will assume always it is tension. So if AC is like this, but for BC we already know, if BC equal to, we already know 707 compression, right? So compression means it was before in this direction for FBC. Now so if AC it will be in this direction. That's why it is AC, right? So again I told you that these, because the FBC in the previous diagram you see here is upward direction. So towards the joint it means compression. So here it will be towards the joint, it will be compression, right? Opposite direction. If it is that side, it is that side. Okay. Now then FBC. So FBC equal to 707 compression written there, and this is 45-degree angle. Now here what we have here is simple. Here we have two unknown. Here we have two unknown. Which unknown we have? RCV, and we have FAC. We have FAC is two unknown, right? But we need to know actually what is FAC, right? If we take the FAC, so we can calculate summation of H equal to 0, and we take right side, because right is positive, right? So we can write down what we can write down FBC. So FBC was 45-degree angle, was 45-degree. FBC cos 45-degree. 45-degree. So this is the horizontal component, FBC 45-degree, and this is the opposite direction. So minus FAC. There is no. This is the horizontal. This is there is no horizontal component for this. So this is not under consideration. There is no other force. So that's why we can write FAC equal to 0. So FAC equal to 0, and then so FAC equal to FBC. So FBC is 070, BC equal to 707 cos 45-degree. So what is the result? Tell me please. The calculation and tell me please. $500. Okay, this tension or compression? 500 tension or compression? right, correct, because it is our result is positive. Our result is positive, so 500 positive, so we can write 500 Newton and just 10 positive, right? Positive. So actually our problem is now solved already, because in the truss we have how many member we have? We have FAB BC3, so all we got the result, all we got the result. So if we got the result, now how to show the result now? So we have a truss here, truss. So the truss, we got the result. So this is 500 Newton. Now this is BCA, and the reaction here, reaction, right? Now, now what we got? We got the AC is the tension, 500 Newton, 500 Newton. We got this is compression, so we should draw like this, 707 compression, and this is what we got. I think we got tension, right? This is also we got as a tension. How much the value of BC was? FBC was 707. Not BC, AB was 500 tension, right? 500 tension. 500. This is tension. So this is the. So the question was, what is the question? Our question was, problem was, determine the force in each member. Each member. So we determine already each member. And indicate whether member tension or compression. So we also indicate, right? We indicate the member force, what is the member force, and we indicate this is tension or compression. We also indicate by writing, we also shown by the drawing here, right? So the here problem is solved. Now here RAC, what is the RAC? We can calculate, but we didn't calculate because they did not ask here the question, right? So so our problem is solved here. Now any question you have, tell me please. So no problem. So now I ask you name. I ask you attend. I want to give you attendance. So response your name, please. So Muhammad Habis Muhammad.
Yes.
Are you here? Yes, fine.
Yes, I'm here.
Mazen Abdulaziz. Yes. Ismail Hussain bin Ali Hilal. Muhammad Abdul Aziz bin Hussain. Muhammad Abdul Aziz. Absent. Muhammad Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. Muhammad Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. Absent. Muhammad Yusuf bin Muhammad Saqar. Muhammad Yusuf. Muhammad Yusuf absent. Muhammad Abdul Rahman absent. Muhammad Sami. Muhammad Sami. Muhammad Sulaiman. Ahmad Tahir. Abdullah Muhammad. Abdul Malik Khaled. Abdul Malik absent. Umar Abdul Aziz. Ali Abdul Munaim. Number 4, I'm here, right? Number 4, yes. Isa Abdullah ibn Isa. Yahya Abdullah. Muhanna Walid. Talal Jamal. Saud Usama. Saud Usama, absent. Hussain Ali bin Hussain. Faris Fahad. Faris Fahad, absent. Abdul Hadi. Abdul Hadi Jabir, absent. Abdul Ilah Fahad. Ali Jawad bin Haji. Ali Jawad. Ali Jawad, absent. Hussain Abdullah. Ali Jawad is here. Ali Jawad is here. Yes, Ali Jawad is. Hussain Abdullah also here. Abdul Ilah Fahad. Ahmad Imad. Abdullah Saadun. Ahmad Dia bin Jawad. Ahmad Dia bin Jawad. Muhammad Salah bin Salah. Muhammad Salah. Hasan Jawad. Ahmad Abdul Rahman. Faraz Fadil. Abdullah Saleh. Saad Muhammad. Abdul Munaim. Abdullah Saad. Umar Wahid. Umar Wahid. Muhammad Shabir.
Doctor, yes.
Umar Ahmad. Umar Ahmad bin Omar, absent. Jamal Raed. Amal Ashraf. Umar Usama. Abdullah Abdul Nasir. Abdullah Nasir here, right? Musa Muhammad Isa. Musa Muhammad Isa. Abdullah Said. Abdullah Said. Okay. Now I will double check the absentees. Okay. See, Muhammad Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman here. Muhammad Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. Muhammad Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. Yes. Okay. So Muhammad Yusuf. Muhammad Yusuf bin Muhammad. Muhammad Yusuf, absent. Saud Usama. Saud Usama, absent. Faris Fahad. Faris Fahad, absent. Abdul Hadi. Abdul Hadi Jabir. Abdul Hadi Jabir, absent. Umar Ahmad. Umar Ahmad, absent. Muhammad Isa. Musa Muhammad Isa. Right, you are here, right? You are lucky then. Okay. Anyone else? So I confirm now. Confirm. Okay. Now, this Thursday you have quiz, right? Answer my please. Do you have quiz in this Thursday? This is week 10, right? This is week 10. Next week, please, doctor. No, this is not what we want. No, because if you want to change it is a big problem. Every student has to agree and give me the sign, everything. You need to change, but it's not difficult to change. So let's try on Thursday. Okay, still you have long time. So chapter 5, that's it. Practice chapter 5 for your syllabus. Chapter 5 is syllabus. Okay. If you have exam, so still you have today. Still you have long time. Okay. So you change the linear algebra. You change till the doctor to change the linear algebra. Okay, let's start. So our problem is here joint C. We got the result joint C. Now we got the result, right? We got result from considering joint B, joint C. Now you already get the result, but if you want, you can analyze joint A also. So similarly, you change the joint. You can analyze the joint A, but you got the answer already. Now the result. Now we start new topic. The topic is zero force member. Topic is zero force member. Okay. What is zero force member? Zero force member is meaning we learned already class, right? And we got some result, some magnitude and direction. If some member has zero force, then it is called zero force member, right? Method of joint is simplified using zero force members, right? Zero force member is support with no loading. That means in zero force member actually there is no loading. In general, the three members form a truss. Third member is zero force member. When three members form a truss joint, if there is three member in a joint, if there is three joint, then usually third member is force member, provided no external forces. So we will learn some example. We will learn some example, right? As example, this is a truss. Okay. Now, if this is a truss. Now, if we take as example, just example, the joint G, suppose this is joint G, and what we have, we will have if GH, and because we don't know, the direction, so we always assume tension, right? We always assume tension. So suppose we just take the joint Yes, this time joint your quiz will be 20 minutes. I will give you 20 minutes time. Okay. Actually, last time I also give you 20-minute time, but maybe you were confused, you didn't understand. But this time was 20 minutes. anyway, so I will increase the more time. Okay, cannot be 30 minutes because it is the not mid exam. 30 minutes is a too long time, but I will give you more time. So GAs, here GAs and here GF. Okay? We assume this is tension. The other force is GC, GC. Okay, FGC. Now this is joint G. Now if we take, if we take summation of vertical force equal to 0 and upward is 0, upward force is 0, then we will find FGC, FGC and vertical force. So horizontal will not come in count. This is not come in count. There is no other force. So equal to 0. That means FGC actually zero force member. This is a zero force member. Okay. This is a zero force member. Okay. Similarly, you see, similarly joint G, if we take the joint G, actually zero force member. If we take the joint D, so joint D, you will find the FDF. This is equal to 0. So this is zero force member. If we take the joint F, you will find this is the zero force member. For joint B, you will find the FFC is a zero force member. Okay, so there could be some in a truss. If you have some truss like this, you will find that some force, as example, some member has magnitude is 0. That is, we say zero force member. Right. So this is just for your knowledge. There is some difference, but basically now I will move to the more important topic. More important method is called method of section. It's called method of section. What is method of section? Method of section. As I told you, there is two methods. One is method of joint, another is method of section. One is method, two is method of section, right? One is method of joint, another is method of section. Sometimes we use both, combination of both. We use combination of both for solving the problem. Now, what is the method of section? Method of section means cut a section, cut a section, cut it two pieces. The truss, as example, this is the truss. Okay, I show you. This is a truss, this kind of truss, and to solve the, and they told you to solve, find the moment, find the force for this three member. Now, if we start joint problem, then what do we have to prove? We have to start here. First this joint, then this joint, then this joint, then this joint, then this joint. So it is long time. It will take long time. So method of junction section can do it very shortly. What do we do? We cut here. We imagine we cut in two pieces. You have we cut in two pieces. Make two pieces. So if you make two pieces, so our truss will be like this. Okay. So this is cut down, and this will be cut in two pieces. Right? Two pieces. So it's called section. We cut in a section. And then we can solve with this side, any side, anyone, left side, or we can solve with right side. Anyone you take and you will get the same answer. Right? We can get the same answer. Now, this is called method of section. Now, question is where we take section. Where we should take a section. Where? Method of section. So here, or here. But this is I will show you the technique. I will show you now the technique. Where to take the section, where to cut the truss, right? It is depend on the experience, and it is I will show you now. Okay, how to do it. Method of section. So they are telling you what I told you here. They are showing here, right? Suppose they are doing the truss and they are cutting here. If you cut, so it will be two parts. So one part is this, another part is this. And if it two part, it force is like this direction, another force this direction. Okay. So and then So this is example. Now there is some procedure we'll do it. So this is example here, right? So determine the force in the member, determine the force in member GE. In this is the truss, this is the pin joint, this is the pin or hinge joint, and this is the roller joint. So they are saying what is the GE? What is GE? This member, GC this member, and BC this member, right? They are asking find the forces and find the whether tension is tension or compression. We need to determine it, right? Now, because this example problem, I already have shown you that you take the member section here, but exam it will be not, section will be not shown. You have to choose by yourself that where should be the section, right? So I will show you that now. Let's say the example. Now, where to cut this is a very big important question, that where to cut this section. This is an important question. Where? So I tell you the trick. They ask you the question GE. They ask you question GE. This is these three things member for these three. So we will cut in such a way that member is cut off. Right? If example, now if they ask us the question, where to cut it, example, find the if they ask you find the member this one and this one, then where to cut, then we would cut like this. Okay, if they ask find the section this one and this one, then we will cut like this. Okay, so cut the section where cut the section where most of unknown will be cut off, like this. So here in this example, how to cut it? In this example, our unknown is this one and this one, right? So we cut like this. Okay? And when we cut it, so it will be cut. So maximum most of the unknown. So here 3 is cut off, right? And then we take the 2 piece, right? Now it's cut off and there will be the 2 piece. So 1 piece in this side, I draw it for you. 1 piece is this side, 400 Newton. And what's cut off? So this is 1, right? Now this is sorry, this is cut off, this is cut, and this is cut, and this is 200 Newton. Yes, 1200, which is 1200, fine. Then here will be another cut will be cut here. Like this, and like this. Okay. Now here point A, we know if we take the free body diagram, A will have 2 reactions. Why A to 2 reaction? Because A is the hinge, RAV. So we write the free body diagram, right? RAV and RAH, right? And this is the point G. This is point G. Now this three section is cut off, right? These 3. So what will be there? Because these 3 F, E, and C, right? Now, as I told you, when it is cut off, when we don't know its direction, we always will assume this is tension. This all 3 is tension, right? And they meet actually imaginary here. Similarly, here in this diagram, D is the roller, so there will be only one reaction, RDV, right? And here is the EG. So here will be the tension. We must have to tension, and this is the imaginarily connect here. and this is also tension. Now this is the left hand side, this is the left hand side, and this is the right hand side, right? This is the right hand side. Okay, now in both cases, for the equilibrium, you must have to imagine, you must have to confirm, and you have to understand that, see here, this is the right side, this is the left rightward, the force left side, this is the left side. It must have to be like this, right? If it is the, what is the BC, if BC, right? If direction for the FBC for left, it is the right direction, so direction for the BC, same for BC, must have to be the opposite direction, right? Here, if GC is the downward, therefore this has to be, of course, it is has to be upward. Here this is rightward. Here the EG is the leftward. Equilibrium, right? You have to make sure that when you cut this section and you imagine, you assume the tension, all tension, so this has to be in opposite, both has to be in opposite side, right? Left hand side, right hand side. Now you can start with any side. Solve the problem. Our main target on the find this value, this GE, FGE. We have to find what is the our FGE or FGC, FGC or FBC. This is FBC. FGE, FGE, same thing. FGE. We have to find FGE here. Here is C, right? FGC or FBC. These three we have to find it out, right? Now we can start with anyone, right hand side or left hand, anyone you want, it doesn't matter. Okay. Anyone you want, it doesn't matter. You can start with anything. Now you tell me which one we should start with. Tell me. You select anyone, left side or right side. Right side. Okay. Right. So Ali Jawad said right side. No problem. You can start with anyone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But doesn't matter. Again, when we'll start, we assume that we will try to find that which one has the less yes, which one has the less unknown. So right side has the less unknown, right? So start with the right side one, and let's go to open new slide for you and then solve it, right? And then try to start. We have only 8 minutes time. We will do it within 8 minutes. So got it then. Right side. What was the drawing? Our drawing is like this, right? R. What is this? Class assessing, right? 11. So first one RD, RDY, RD. Then here we have like this. Here 400 Newton, 400 Newton, and then here right side 1200 Newton, and then this is we cut because it is cut off section. F. What is name? Tell me F. BC, right? If okay, I will check what is the name. Then this is in this direction and this is this direction. So if this is FGE and this is FBC, GE, BC, BC, GC. Yeah. This is FBC, GC, and this is FBC. All right. Now, so this is now the same point. Okay. Point name E, this point name C, and this point name D. All right. Now, first we need to know what is the reaction of this. What is the reaction for what is the reaction RdV? What is the reaction for RdV? Okay. To find this first, we need to find the R. We need to find the first R. To find the reaction, we have to find the reaction. To find the reaction, go back to our original here. Here, first, if you want to find the first one, this is something new part. You have to learn it. I show you. First, we have to find it. First, we have to find it the RdV. In that case, our first RdV. In first case, first we find out the reaction RdAV and RAH. Let's find the reaction. We need to find this one without cutting it. First, we have to find the R cutting. Take the moment here. How to do it? I will show you. Take moment at A. Summation of this is moment A. If you take a moment A, what is we have moment? First, we have 1200 force. 1200. 1200 into distance is 8, and this is rotating clockwise or anti-clockwise. This is rotating anti-clockwise, so plus anti-clockwise, right? Then what force we have? We have 400 plus. We have 400 into distances. This is the distance. Distance is 3 meters. This is also rotating anti-clockwise. Then, if we take the moment here, so RAH H into 0, because RAH distance is 0, plus RAV it also distance 0, right? So actually this is should not be in our consideration. Then what we have? We have RdV, right? RdV into distances. Distances here we have 12 meter, and we assume this is upward and it's rotating actually. Rotating. This is rotating clockwise. Actually, this is rotating clockwise. Sorry, this is rotating clockwise, and this is also rotating clockwise, and this is rotating anti-clockwise, minus anti-clockwise. Okay. So I write it more clearly. So what is the RdV then? RdV equal to. Then please and tell me result. 12 into 8 plus 400 into 3. Yes, so equal to how much? Calculate, tell me. Yes. $900, 900, right? Any other answer? I want to double check. 900 Newton. Okay. Tell me, is any other answer? I want to double check. 900 Newton, correct, right? So RdV equal to 900. Now here, so RdV equal to, we got the result. I got result RdV equal to 900, right? 900 and upward. This and upward 900 Newton. 900 Newton. We got the force, right? If we got that, then we take summation of vertical here. Now we take consider all the section as a summation of vertical. Now if you take summation of vertical equals 0, upward is positive, then what force we have? Vertical force. So 900, this is minus 1200, then this will not come because it's horizontal, this will not come, this is horizontal, this is not horizontal. We have FGC, it will come FGC. Now this is the angle. We don't know what is the angle. Now we have to calculate the angle, right? Suppose the angle is theta, right? So if I want to calculate the angle, again we have to go back to the picture. What is the angle will be? So here this is 4 and this is 3. This is this angle. What will the angle there? Tell me. Can you calculate the angle? Tell me please. The angle theta. So here will be angle vertical force, right, plus sine theta. Now you have to calculate somewhere else the theta. Tell me what is the theta? This theta will be. Is the theta, and here is the 3 meter, here is the 4 meter. Can you tell me what is the theta? Please calculate and tell me. Tan inverse 3 by 4 equal to how much? Okay, so you calculate theta and you put the theta, right? You put theta value here, and then there is no other force. We have vertical force, so equal to will be 0, and then from here you can find the FGC only unknown. 36 by someone telling me 30, someone telling me how much? 30, 36.86, 36.86. Now only unknown is FGC. So you calculate the FGC, tell me what is the result. So our time is up today. Finish. So if you want to find, or next class we will start from here. All right. If you have any question, you can ask the question, or next class we will start from here. Doctor, please make it on the Sunday. If you want the make Sunday, look, if you want all the students, how many students we have? We have now 45 students. Have to sign a paper, right? Look, if you can do by Tuesday class, you can send me signature of 45 students that you all of you agree to change the time, the exam date, the quiz date, right? Quiz date. If you want to change the quiz date, every student has the signature and give me the by quiz day. Okay. Otherwise will be Thursday. Are you clear? Right? Malik. Abdullah Saleh, yeah, here. If you want to change the exam, you send me the signature in a paper that every student agree to change. Yes.
We cannot find all the students. In the group, we only have
Thursday. Okay. If you cannot find one student, we'll go and complain to the dean that the doctor changed the class time without asking me. So I will not take that risk. So if you want to change, I have no problem, but every 45 student had to sign a paper. Right?
Some student drop the subject, doctor.
Next 45 student. There was at the beginning we had 51 student. Then 45, now 5 student drop. So you have now 45 student. All right. You can send by the email, doctor. You can send what I can send. It is not my problem. Why I spend time? I don't have that much time. We have WhatsApp group, right? You can ask in WhatsApp, or you can buy mail. You want to change the exam time, so it is you have to solve the problem, not me. Just tell me okay, that's the exam. I will make sure and start the exam. If you say there will be exam on Sunday, all students agree, I will take Sunday. All right. I will not send any email, anything. On Sunday, on Thursday, on Tuesday, you have to send me the 45 signature. Otherwise, I will send you email that the Thursday is quiz. I don't care other doctor. All right. If you have other question, I can stop here. Okay, thank you very much. So